So you're a salesperson for the Acme Dynamite Company. You know that's where Wile E. Coyote gets all his gear, right? And each month you earn $400 plus 1/6 of your sales. So the essential question is number 10, and that's Acme Dynamite. Oh, it's 14 today, thank you. Acme Dynamite Company. Okay? So, $400 plus 1/6 of sales. And the question is, what amount must you earn must you sell, excuse me, to earn at least $3,000, $3,000. That's the question, right? So the first step, and the hardest step for most, is writing the question. So our first thing is, how do we write the question? Most questions like this look a lot like a slope-intercept question. Okay? So we earn $400, no matter what, right? So what would that look like? So if it's going to end up looking, we've got something that doesn't change. That's a whole lot like the y-intercept, isn't it? So our equation is going to look probably a lot like your mama's ex-boyfriend. Ugly dude though he was. Okay? So, if you think about that, we've got 3 numbers, right? Yo mama's ex-boyfriend. And we probably got the boyfriend, the mama, and in this case, yo. Yo. So what do you think is what? That's a lot of what equations look like, isn't it? When you think about what we've done so far, 2-step equations look just like your mama's ex-boyfriend or the slope-intercept form. They might be mixed up, but that's what they look like. So what do you think would be our constant, or the y-intercept? The thing that doesn't change. Happens every month. What does he always get, Carmela?
400.
He always gets 400. So, something plus 400, and then what does he want to get ultimately at the end of the month? He wants to get at least 3,000. What else does he get? He gets 1/6 of his sales. Now, if this was an equality, I'd put an equal sign in here. But it's not. It's not. He wants to earn at least. So is this number going to be bigger or smaller than 3,000? You want it bigger than. So make the fat side on that side. Does everybody see where those steps came from? Okay. It's a pretty good rule of thumb to, if you've got something that always happens and something that changes depending upon something else, and at least or will happen with a word problem, keep your mama's ex-boyfriend in your head. Keep that slope-intercept in your head, because that's probably the format you're going to wind up with. And we put y on the other side because we're more comfortable with it that way. Doesn't matter. Now we solve. And I'm going to put a little in parentheses next to it. Y equals mx plus b over here, just as a reference. Because that's very helpful. Did that help to know that you were probably doing it in that kind of format? Once you knew the format you were going into? So what do we do first? What are you going to do?
Minus 400 on each side.
Right, so we're going to
Isolate the variable.
Right, so we're going to isolate the variable expression. Negative 400 here. Negative 400 here. 1/6 s greater than 2,600. Then we're going to do
Isolate the variable.
isolate the variable. By
Dividing.
what are you going to do?
Reciprocal.
The reciprocal of 1/6, which is 6. So S, and do we have to flip the sign? No, because it's positive 6. So S is greater than, what's 26 times 6? 2,600 times 6.
15,600.
15,600. And what does that 15,600 represent?
How much he sold.
S, which is sales. So, and what was the guy? Oh, you must sell $15,600 worth of dynamite. Bang! That would be one big bang. Dynamite's not that expensive.